Yo, what is up, my peeps? It's your main man Cop here. We are back with another awesome stream for you. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, and I'm actually quite excited about today's stream because this is a game I've never played, and it's not only a game I've never played, it's a ROM hack of a game I've never played, made by my best friend and friend of the channel, Metro. And so we're going to explore it. We're going to do some play testing, see what the balance is like, and try to make it through Metro's ROM hack of Final Fantasy Tactics. So I hope you guys are down for this. I'm totally down for it. It's going to be a wild, wild ride. Let's bring up the chat, and then we're going to listen to a quick explanation, more than J-Storm, from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Metro, about what we're about to get into. Sit back. I have no idea, J-Storm. I barely have time to do what I do, let alone this kind of stuff. So sit back, relax. It's about an 8-minute audio file. We're gonna listen to it so we have a really good idea of what we're getting into, and then we'll get into some gameplay here. Okay. Metro, take it away, bud.
Hey there guys, it's Tactics, and welcome to a poorly named hack of the game with easily the best story and easily the worst English translation ever. This hack is a modified version 3D. The base game was modified first by a community aggressively seeking difficulty at all costs and was called Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3. It quickly became famous for its difficulty over fun approach to the game and pushed the game's AI and strategy building to its depths in order to make every single battle ruthless after a certain level. 1.3 was then modified by another individual looking to add considerably more quality of life options, like the ability to skip cutscenes, make random battles optional, and nerf sandbagging, a concept where the enemies just res each other endlessly to prevent you from winning quickly. This product was called Final Fantasy Tactics Easy 8 and struck a much more modern feeling to difficulty in the game, and with a lot of unique elements already baseline. Around the time I heard about Final Fantasy Tactics Easy 8, I was already considering my own concept of improving the Tactics core game, as the base game felt genius, but many of the customizations felt very grindy or on rails. If you've heard me discuss the Pokemon game I've been making, you'll see a lot of similarities between the two types of difficulties. The goals of my hack are twofold. Number one, give the player extremely powerful and fun options to attempt to maximize and balance the difficulty of the game to match. Number two, to create a more unique and balanced version of the game's item system so it wasn't a linear feeling progression through each chapter where you would only wear the strongest item after you've earned it. These goals are accomplished in the following ways. Number one, I've hacked the job wheel, which used to require unlocking and leveling to fully experience, to not only be fully unlocked from the start, but also to feature extremely powerful jobs that were never able to be played with in the default game or any other unmodified version. In order to do this, I've applied a hack that merges these jobs with the default jobs, and I have changed the requirements for the default job portion to be essentially unattainable, effectively creating an entirely new job wheel and system progression. The true fault of this, though, is that it will use inconsistent spriting because of how special characters might work, many of which being copies of my favorite sprites in the game that are actually used for name NPCs or other specific characters throughout the game. On top of this, as the jobs are merged, this means learning something in one job learns it in the other as well. A core fundament of this game is learning spells, and at times you may learn spells from the default classes, which are no longer accessible, but they will then give you a spell in the new jobs kit that's tied to it. I've tried to minimize the imbalance this might create, but you should be aware of it in case it happens to you. And number two, I've edited every single item, weapon, armor, and accessory in the game and rebuilt their core purpose from the ground up. As mentioned, many were just power creeped versions replacing previous options, like one sword being mathematically superior to the previous sword. This idea was removed, and every single item in the game per type has identical stats with one unique element to accompany it. For example, one sword might have more range than the others. One sword might have more magic attack than the others. One sword might have an element and a certain spell element attached to it, but they will all do the same base damage and offer the same base defense. To explain this properly, I have then edited the text display of every single item in the game as well, to remove the irrelevant bits and clearly display the exact purpose of each item. The combination of these efforts should equate to a game that plays as follows. Managing items is paramount to the difficulty. Spell immunity and empowerment has always been tied to the armor system, as well as many other things, so be sure to explore each item when you see it. If anything ever seems too difficult or hits too hard, the way to beat it should always be to change your equipment and your job approach. And in-battle gear swapping is actually a technique many classes can learn or even have on by default. Acquiring equipment has been overhauled as well, and instead of just buying items, you will now be squarely focused on acquiring them from the battles, whether as rewards, via the move find item passive, or most importantly, by stealing them from your opponents. In order to facilitate this level of play, many classes have been offered a small portion of the theft tree, with a single class being offered all of the theft spells. There will also be items that can proc these spells. Managing the classes to have access to new armor is vital to this hack, as the enemy will potentially steal from you occasionally or destroy your armor in other ways. This will be the defining feature of the remade job wheel, and should result in many unique combinations of jobs that allow you to severely outplay your AI and steal from them when needed, all while ensuring your victory condition. The centerpiece of this may very well be the Dragoner class, formerly reserved for very late game, that offers an incredibly powerful ability to permanently invite an enemy unit to your team mid-battle, but the job requires significant investment and may prove unreliable compared to the other options out there. This can be used to recruit enemies that you should not be able to recruit, or even enemies using the default class tree, which may have some value still, albeit likely incomplete and hard to manage as you cannot properly view said job tree in the new system. Other than this, I have edited very little about the actual game. The final balancing that was described in my goal number 1 has yet to be done. Almost every battle in the game is identical to how it was in Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3 and after the edits of Easy 8. So many battles may seem overly easy, as Easy 8's side goal was to speed up the very first part of the game, a concept which I have obviously elaborated upon even further. You should use Chapter 1 of the game as an opportunity to flesh out your team, figure out which 4 to 5 units you're going to invest the most in, and learn the basics. The following things are not changed in my hack, but are actually very important to understand if you've never played this game before. Number 1, when a unit's HP reaches 0, its body decays over time. When its counter reaches 0, it will die and be gone for good. This goes for both enemies and your own troops, and when they die, they will drop either a treasure chest with 1 slot of their equipment in it, or a crystal that offers a tremendous boon. Number 2, the game employs guest units for the first half of it extensively, which are named NPCs that will only be present in story battles and will take their equipment with you when they leave your party. In 1.3 and the base game, these guests are non-controllable, and people usually just strip them and use them as bait. But in Easy 8 and obviously in my version, they can be controlled and can prove to be very useful allies. Number 3, if the game ever prompts you to save, consider not saving over your previous save, because it usually indicates a battle or event is coming up that you will not be able to return from. So if you get stuck on it, you will have no choice but to either restart the whole game or win if you saved over your previous slot. This happens somewhat often starting in chapter 3 and 4, so you shouldn't have to worry about it until then. Number 4, the game's magic system is very imbalanced in vanilla and famously is very overpowered at low levels and utterly useless at high levels. All 3 versions of these hacks have tried to remedy this, but it likely will still not be perfect. And if used against you unfairly, remember the ability to not only have damage from types of spells on armor, but also absorb the damage as well. Think similar to Pokemon, each element should have a counter present on the gearing system, and many weapons will also have an element attached, so they can actually be used to heal appropriately geared allies in a pinch if needed. And number 5, most importantly, do not over-level in this game. The most prominent feature of the difficulty of 1.3 is a scaling technology that is implemented in every single battle in the game. The stronger your units are, the stronger the enemy is, and the AI is likely going to be way better at using their stronger units than you are. Level organically, invest into jobs with a goal in mind, and maximize your armor usage for the full effect of the game. I'll eagerly watch your ups and downs in the playthrough and use this feedback to make my hack as amazing as it possibly can be. But if you have any questions about how to beat something, just reach out. I don't want you to feel like you're stuck forever on some battles, but the nature of my item remake should be that every type of difficulty the game can offer should have a distinct counter, especially when combined with incredibly powerful jobs you might have access to. Hey there.
Okay, guys. So that's Metro's description of the game and how he's hacked it. So without a lot of further ado, let's actually get into the game, shall we? Give me a second here to bring up the game. We'll watch the opening cutscene. Then we'll get into it. I am Alazalim, a scholar of ancient Ivalice history. Alaziam? Alazlam, okay. Have you ever heard of the Lion War? It divided Ivalice in two over who would be the successor to the throne. It ended with the appearance of a young hero named Alita. Everybody living here knows this hero's tale. Well, I don't, so tell me. But we also know that what we are, what we see with our eyes alone, isn't necessarily the truth. I'll tell you, Veltox, this is a game called Final Fantasy Tactics, and Metro has hacked this game to improve it. So this is his hacked version of a hacked version of a hacked version of Final Fantasy Tactics. And what you heard at the beginning of the stream was Metro talking about how he hacked it, why he hacked it, and what ways to proceed through the game. So we're play testing this game essentially. I totally agree, J-Storm. Totally agree. Here's a young man. He's the youngest son of the noble who will leave pillars of knighthood. There's no record of his playing an active part in history, but According to the Duray report released last year, concealed for many years by Church, this unknown man is the true hero. Hack the planet! The Church claims he was a blasphemer, an anarchist, the root of all evil. But is this the truth? Won't you join me on a journey for the truth? Before that, please tell me your name and birthday. Okay. Well. My name is, no. My name is K-O-P. February 22nd, that's my birthday. Square presents. Oh, I'm loving this game already. I mean, this already looks really good. The Zodiac Braves story. I wonder, it asked for my birthday. I wonder if that's going to affect the game based on what your zodiac sign is. Because that would be interesting. I know. Fantasy. Tactics. Chocobos! So if I understand correctly, there's two sides to this war. One wears red and one wears blue. I wonder which side we're going to be on. I'm afraid to skip any of this, eh? Yeah. Kind of the feeling I got, Beltox. That's listening to Metro talk about it. This game might just be too hard. But we're going to give it a good shot. We're going to save all the time. And use up all our save slots. And then some. Orban Monastery. I just have to do something that's going to bring up the chat there for me so I can actually read it properly. God, please help us sinful children of Evilis. Princess Aurelia. Let's go. Just a moment, Agrius. The gods have already arrived.
Princess, don't give Agrius trouble. Please hurry.
What's going on? It's been nearly an hour. Don't be rude to the princess, Gapgarian.
Is this going to be alright, Agrius? It's an urgent issue for us.
So there are rude knaves even among the Hakuten.
Being more than kind to the guard captains here. Besides, we're mercenaries hired by the Hakuten. I'm not obliged to show respect to you.
What? How dare you? Enough. Let's go.
Well, excuse me, princess. Sorry, I had to get that in. Go with God.
You too, Simon. Lady Agrius, the enemy.
Prince Cortana's men? What one must do to make some money. What, cop? You got a problem?
No longer a knight, just a mercenary like you.
That's right. Well then, let's go.
Oh, God. Book 2. Crest of the Black Lion? What's wrong with Prince Cortana? He's such an idiot. Does he want to start a war?
Knave, there's no point in resisting.
Just give us the princess,
or that beautiful face of yours will be scarred forever.
Fool, only idiots attack head on. Leave this to us.
Can't make money that way. Rad, cop, follow me.
Conditions for winning. Defeat all enemies.
Ready? Fight! Round 1.
Sounds about right.
Kill them all. Don't leave any survivors.
Nonsense. There's no need to kill them. It's just what Cortana wants us to do. Just let them go.
That's impossible.
Okay. So we got move, we got act, we got wait, we got status. Auto battle. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that much. So I think we need to move first. Move. Point to move with the cursor, then press the 0 button. Select. Okay. Yes. Act. Dark sword. Night sword. Yeah, let's attack this fool. Let go of me. Damn. It was a ruse to draw our troops out.
Come here, be quiet.
Why should I listen to you?
What an annoying princess. Wait! Tough. Don't blame us. Blame yourself. Or God.
They stole the princess out from behind us.
Oh, God.
That is who he told us to blame.
Delita? You're alive, Delita? But why are you in Goltana's troops? Why?
Delita's name appears for the first time a year before the Lion War broke out. Many soldiers who returned from the war had no jobs. But there's a new job wheel, so we'll take care of that. Little money. Okay, my first thing, Metro, when you're watching this, buddy, the text could be sped up a little bit. I'm assuming that if I press down on one of my controller buttons here, it's going to speed it up, but its base speed could be turned up a little bit.
And even less loyalty to the crown. Many became thieves and rebels, plotting rebellion against the royal family. At that time, robbery and murder were commonplace in Iblis.
But I don't want to press down on any key to speed up the text because I'm afraid I'll miss something, being the first time, and me being a lore nut like I am.
Many heroes and wizards came out of there. And Garland was no exception either.
Chapter 1. The Meager. Ooh. Military Academy's Auditorium. I heard another wagon band from Agros was attacked.
Must have been the Death Corps. Something starting. Know anything, Delita? No, but I can guess. What do you mean? Prince Larg's coming to town. Prince Larg? But why? Not only Larg, but Marquis Elmdor Limberry, too. That's news. It's not an official visit, is it? There's a danger zone everywhere in Iblis. The Hukutan Knights are in full operation, but suffering from a shortage of men. So they need us cadets. Everyone, fall in! You have a mission. As you know, barbarians are rapidly increasing here in Galleon. The traitorous Death Corps detest the royal family. We cannot overlook them. We will begin exterminating these traitors by order of our master. Larg's knights stationed at Igros Castle and many other groups will participate. Your duty is to support the flank. Specifically, you'll go to Igros and help guard it. Well, we walk through people because we're ghosts. Cadets, ready your swords. A gang of tortured thieves is trying to sneak into this town. We'll begin preparations to keep them out of town. Come with me. This is the front line of operations, that's all. Prepare immediately.
Yes. Magic City, Garland. Okay. Okay, so... I'm not entirely certain what I'm supposed to be doing. I guess. I'm assuming that what I'm supposed to be doing will become clear. Oops. Magic City Garland. Like that screen there was not entirely clear as to what I should be doing. What's this? Just a bunch of kids? What luck? Yeah, all we have to do is kill these kids, then we can escape. Don't you worry, we'll kill everyone. Conditions for winning: defeat all enemies. Ready? Round 1. Fight! Let's see, delete it. What abilities do you have? Guts and Holy Sword. First, let's move. And let's see if we can hit anything with Holy Sword. Cross Punch. Let's get this guy, he's on the roof. We gotta select the target within firing range, huh? Okay, I guess nothing's within firing range of Crush Punch. What about Stasis Sword? Let's see if anything in the range of Stasis Sword. Nope. Nothing's in the range of Wish. Let's throw a stone. Ow. Oh, there's 4 of them. I can move. So let's move. Keep hitting the wrong button to confirm. Let's try Mimic Ultima. I have no idea what it does, but we'll try it. No, there's nothing within firing range. Surely you must be in range of Mimic Ultima. I want to see what it does. Morning, Kill Die. How's it going, buddy? Let's try Crush Punch, see what that does. Well, Deleted just died. Apparently I lost my first battle. I honestly don't know what I was supposed to do there. Maybe if I'm somewhere like here? Let's try if I'm in a different square. Maybe that square that I was in was undefendable. I'm kind of getting it. Where you are on that grid before the battle indicates where you start during the battle. Cop, watch out! Don't rush them. Don't patronize me, Delita. I'm also a Baloo. Baloo? The Baloo family? So you must be cadets from the military academy, snot-nosed little nobles. Silence! Surrender or die in obscurity. Can a bunch of kids like you do? A bunch of spoiled punks like you'll never beat us. I'll show you, spoiled punk. Well, Delita's dead. Again. Can I, like, res delete it? No, apparently I can't move there. What happens if I hit auto battle? Game over again, huh? I wonder what the tutorial is. Let's try the tutorial first, since we've never played this before. Get a better idea of what we're doing.
You know you can foresee, learn, and prepare for battles.
It looks like a J-Storm. About formation.
May I begin? Let me explain what you'll see when you can do on the formation screen. Get to the screen, access the menu by pressing the triangle button on the world map. Select formation and the screen will appear.
We didn't get access to this, but...
On the screen you see each unit. Check their status briefly using the cursor. Change the parameter settings below the units with the L2, R2 buttons.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't know if actually being in this screen is going to help us out too much, because again, I get the feeling this is all the base game. And again, it's been changed quite a bit by Metro, so we'll try this again. I don't know what search is meant to do on this screen, though. Let's try starting here. What happens when we start here? What if we wait till for them to come to us? Don't rush them. Okay. Okay. So what if we both attack this guy? The lead is dead again. That can't be good. Oh, Alberto leveled up by killing me. We gotta be able to figure this out. Because it can't be that hard. There's something I'm missing. There's something I am missing. Oh, you know what? I only had one unit on my attack team. That's what it was. You see that? I only had me. And Delita. But Delita is somebody that's extra, right? So I had to pick my attack. See. Yeah, this should be a little bit easier. I kind of want this first battle to just kind of see what everybody does. This is Delita. We're going to put him fight for life as well. I wonder if there's a way to... Oh, there is a way to... change the perspective. I kind of want to see what everybody does when I auto battle, so that's what we'll likely try this time. Don't rush them. Oh, wow. That hit for a lot. Again, I should be controlling these guys, but this first battle I kind of want to see what they all do. I wish there was a way that I could rotate the field while I'm controlling things. Because sometimes it's really, really hard to see where all the enemies are. If you can't rotate the world around. Starting to get kind of an idea of the way the combat works. We're definitely going to have to, in our second battle, we're going to have to control each unit individually. I think that's bringing Delita back to life. Save my man, Delita. Or woman, as the case may be. No! I had no idea the fight was going to go on this long. I really didn't. Are they just not able to res Delita? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Oh, there's Delita. Get ability. Drop the treasure box. We win! Yay! Why do you continue committing acts like robbery? You wouldn't have died this way if you'd led an honest life. Bonus money, 400 gil. Very nice. War trophies, 2,000 gil, mithril knife, phoenix down, phoenix down. Gotcha. When you move, place the cursor on a map symbol you want to go to and press the circle button. When you're in castles, towns, etc., put the cursor on the map symbol and press the 0 button. Command shop will appear for buying items. You don't understand, press select button for a help message. Organizing units, saving data, etc., press triangle. Main command will appear. Tutorial is the main command. Game rules, how to fight, setting up units, and game tips for beginners are listed. So yes, we're going to Igros Castle. Since it's the only other thing on the map. Having attained the highest rank of Heavenly Knight, brave Balbanes was facing his last days. See, that's what I mean. That text could move a little quicker. The end of the 50-year war. The Boulouve residence. How goes the battle? Through swift action, we were able to recover Limberry. It's only a matter of time before the Odalia army leaves Altenia. Don't worry. The secret messenger sent to Court Lineario has returned. Court Lineario has agreed to your plan. Good, then. At last, this long war will finally come to an end. Father! Don't cry, my daughter. Where's Cop? Just when we need him most. Right here, dude. Stark, Salbeg, my beloved sons, take care of Cop. He may be your half-brother, but he is my own flesh. Father! Father! Lower your voice. I'm glad you came. Let me look at you. Father! It's been a very long time. You've become a fine young man. You start at the academy in spring, don't you? ... Listen, Cop. Boulouve has served the royal family for generations. The warrior spirit is in us. Never shame your name. Never tolerate injustice. Living true to your heart is the warrior's way. The Boulouve way. I understand, Father. Delita's a good boy. He should serve you well. I've asked the Dean to accept him into the academy. It shocked the Dean a bit. He will serve you well. Treat him well. Yes, Father. Take good care of Alma. I will, Father. I will. Become a fine knight. Cop. Let's see, we got the Mandalia Plains and Igros Castle. I have no idea which one we're supposed to go to, but Mandalia Plains is new, so we'll try there. Okay. We'll put Cop here. Kinnison. He's also a square, so we'll put Kinnison here. That's a square. Stanley's a chemist. We like chemists. Put the chemist there. Barnett's a squire. Elaine is a squire. Another chemist there. Okay, let's start this battle. We've got four troops. Let's see what this is like. Vandalia Plains. I'm gonna fully control this time.
Still breathing. What do we do?
Don't be stupid. We just need to get the marquee.
Right. Hey, don't blame us. Blame fate. What? Darn. The Hokutan Knights. Death Corps? They attacking someone?
One, our duty is to destroy the Death Corps. Or two, saving him is our priority. Well, just listening to what my father said on his deathbed, gotta save him. Don't disgrace the Knights. Saving him comes first. Save Algus. Ready?
Round 2. Fight.
Hugo got a level up in his job. Good for Hugo. I have no idea what any of these abilities do. Wonder if I can heal. No, only ones within range. It's in this range of either. So we're gonna wait.
Reinforcements? Thank God.
Oh, I can't move. No. No. Gaston leveled up. Oh, wee wee wee. Okay, I'm kind of getting an idea of how this battle system works. Act. Attack. Well, nothing's in range. White magic. Cure. Okay, I can't cure. Holy Strike? Can I get anything with Holy Strike? No. Mjolnir? I have access to a spell called Mjolnir? Cool. I mean, nothing's in range at the moment. Equip change. I've got a chocobo gun and a Ramonda gun. Can I dual wield two Ramonda guns? No, that's not what I want. Okay, so I can change items in battle. So we've got to wait again, because we're too far away from everybody to do anything. Which one is Kinson? That one, okay. I mean, I don't want to overextend, but I definitely want to be fighting some of these dudes. Let's power ruin this dude. Okay, apparently I missed with power ruin. I'm gonna crush punch him though. Voodoo, he do that voodoo that he do so well. Curse you, Tonberry. Chain lightning. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this. Stanley got to level up. can't do anything diagonal. Darn it! Status. Restore status. I have no idea what the heck that means, to restore status. I still actually kind of like the chain lightning idea. Fine then. I'll move. How could you? Yeah, I might have to set my white mage on automatic. Wait, I remember this now. I cannot attack or do anything diagonally. So I gotta move here if I want to get at this guy. Wait, she cast Rejuvenate on not only my guys, but on enemies as well? Yeah, I'm gonna lose this battle. I'm totally gonna lose this battle. But I'm kind of wondering if I could have gone into town and done stuff. And that stuff in the top right corner, the 1H, the 2H, no idea what any of that means. 0H. Game over. I'm wondering where it'll start me back again when I continue. Oh, before that first fight. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's gonna start me in that first fight. Okay, I clearly have no clue what I'm doing in this game. I need more research done. This is clearly a game you can't just jump into and pay no attention to what what everything means, how it works. Boy, you can rotate the thing. It's the R1, L1s, and it's the shoulder bumpers. Gotcha. Holy moly! He just one-shot my dude. I don't know what that stuff in the top right corner means, and it's bugging me. Attack with range with him. With inspiring range. Guts. I gotta be within melee range to do that. Clearly, this dude who's one-shotting people needs to go. Come on. Lita leveled up. Okay. I want to check one thing after this battle is over. And that's why I'm redoing it and not stopping the stream. I want to check one thing when this battle is over, and that's to see if I need to move on to that next battle, because I don't feel like my group was prepared for it. It felt like we were massively outclassed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can go inside the city that I'm hovering over. And talk to people in bars and stuff. No! My dude! Good job, Rat. I'm not 100% certain of the way the magic system works in this. It seems a little different than I'm used to in Final Fantasy games. I kind of expected it to be similar, but it doesn't seem to be, so... Ah, good, good. I do believe that's victory. This battle is complete. 400 gil, 2,000 gil for a war trophy, mithril knife, a couple phoenix downs. Hey, Cider. Oh, you know what? I missed saying good morning to Kill Die earlier. Sorry about that, buddy. I was so concentrated on that battle. Let's go to the bar. Welcome. Come in on in and relax. Got any good rumors? Rumors are floating around. Tell us about the Death Corps. Robberies on the rise in various areas. Galleon is no exception. Wagon hijackings, abductions are rampant. Now a group of former criminals and mercenaries called the Death Corps have been making the most trouble for the Hakutin. This is a ROM hack that Metro made. It's a hack of a hack of a hack of Final Fantasy Tactics. King Omdoria. There's great concern over King Omdoria, who collapsed at Prince Oriana's birthday celebration. The Board of Chamberlains reported his fever has subsided, but he'll take 3 weeks to recover. It'll be several months before he can make any public appearances, since most public policy is made by Queen Bobilea. No turmoil is expected. 50-year war.
war that caused terror for nearly 50 years between the Evil East and Ordalia, known as the 50-Year War. War was ignited when King Diwanu died without naming a successor. The throne was succeeded by Diwanu's brother, Valoa. But Danamunda of Evil East declared war. It was only an excuse. The real reason was because of Zalamonia, a territory of Evil East running along the Ordalian border. It was independent, but was annexed over a century ago after an invasion. Evil East supported Ordalia, but the result was failure. Unrest among the nobles and in the cities of Zalamonia, along with Ordalia's rule, led them to seek intervention from Evil East. With victories in the early battles, Evil East's army marched on to the capital of Bura. But King Danamunda fell ill and was never to return to his kingdom. Confusion gave the Ordonian army an opportunity, and Valois was successful in holding off Evil East's army. Approximately 2 years' stalemate was broken by the Romandan army invasion. Romand is a military state separated from Evil East by Larner Channel. Under King Valois' orders, a blood relative, they marched on Evil East. But Danamunda, who succeeded King Danamunda, was a brave warrior. So Danamunda, who succeeded King Danamunda, was a brave warrior against both the Romanda and Ordalian armies. An outbreak of bubonic plague in Romanda forced them to retreat in 3 years. The two squads most effective in the war were the Hakutan, led by the Balbanes, and the Nantan, led by T.G. Sid. Hey, Theo. They scored many victories as they marched on Ordalia, but the long war was disastrous for both administrations. Farmers' revolts and riots broke out in many areas. As both kingdoms focused their war efforts within their borders, this made another stalemate, broken only by the death of King Danamunda, widely believed to be assassinated. His successor, Omadalia, was not fit to lead the kingdom, and left all matters of state to the elder statesman and the queen. Therefore, there was no power to drive the troops of Prince Leonard, Valois' successor, out. After allowing the invasion of Zaltania, battles that both the Hakutan and the Nantan fought in, Evil East hoped for peace. Realizing the war was useless, both kingdoms agreed on peace. Focusing their efforts within their respective borders. Though the agreement was bilateral, Evil East surrendered. Soon after, Evil East's economy was on the brink of bankruptcy because of severe war reparations. Payments could not be made to returning soldiers. Large groups of the knights were discharged. As a result, high unemployment, uncertainty, and distress filled Evil East. Okay. Let's go to the shops. What do you got? Nothing, 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 nothing. What does Witchbane do? I've got balls of lightning, water, and fire that I can get. Ooh, I've got an ice shield, a chocobo tome, a bow gun, a chocobo gun, Ramonda gun, a defender, parrying sword, long sword, broadsword, and a mithril knife. Okay, I see. I begin to understand. When it says 101, that means there's one equipped. Soldier office. No bother, buddy. Oh, here we can recruit troops. Gotcha. I didn't. Okay, so... Okay, this is where we would save. Oh, the healers didn't show up. Let's see. Brave story.
Let's go to Igros Castle. We get the cutscene with our pops in here that we were looking at earlier. Okay, I see. You can skip through things with the one button. We saw all this earlier. Yeah, there were a bunch. There were more than... there was 2 healers that never came on. One of them was having trouble with internet connection and stuff. Anyway, we'll get through this. Well, I'm actually just finishing up this stream right now, guys, because we've been going for an hour 45 now. So I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to do some research this afternoon, and we'll pick this up first thing tomorrow morning. And we'll see what's going on with that. And hopefully we'll see you here for some of that. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I know this was a weird stream with me trying to figure the game out, never having picked it up before. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. Take care. Peace. Cop out.